There are difficult behaviors and pressures
Mm.
that befalls firstborn.
Yes, sir.
Can you break it again for us
Okay.
so as for us to get a gist of it, so that those that are firstborns and perhaps we might see things like this in them, we wouldn't consider it as a failure or a disappointment. But then, when it comes to how we need to stand with them
Mm.
and to be able to push them up, for them to take that responsibility, we'll be able to indeed listen. So, uh, we listen to you.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. And then good evening to all my cherished listeners. God bless everyone listening to me. And I thank God for another time to speak on air and break down and beat in pieces some of these things that have become the mysteries of some lives. And we pray that the Holy Ghost will help us understand some things today. So yes, last week we started with the firstborn battle, and then we outlined some of the battles of the firstborns that are actually scripture. That is, they are biblical. We have seen them, and we've seen that these things are not just normal things, but they are more spiritual. And then we brought it also to the African context, where we look at how possibly these battles also come into the African settings. Yes, so we look at all those things. And then I pray there is someone here that the Lord is going to deliver today in the name of Jesus Christ. So now you are telling me to speak a bit about some of the attitudinal issues, some attacks.
Sure.
So when we look into the Bible, yesterday last week, sorry, we brought us some scriptures. So let me bring out some of the stories that also we can pick up some of these things from attitude battles, or what we call the destructive habit. First one, we look at Esau. Esau's problem was a habit. It was an attitude of not able to control his appetite.
Okay.
Yes. So yes, firstborns can go through some destructive habits that can destroy their life, it can destroy their destiny. And one of them is the evil appetite. I mentioned it last week. Evil appetite for many things. Yes. Then when we look at Reuben, the firstborn, so Esau, a firstborn, entered into that trap because of habit, or we can say attitude, destructive habit. Then we look at Reuben, who also was not able to control himself sexually and went into his father's wife. So that was a very bad destructive habit. So there we can see the destructive habit of not controlling yourself sexually. That is immoral habit. And then we can also look at the habit of Esau, where he was not able to control himself with food. Right. Now, this habit that comes or plays gambles the firstborn's life is to destroy the virtue of the firstborn. And last week we outlined the virtues of the firstborn from Genesis 49 verse 3, where the Bible says that he is the strength of the house, the excellency of power, the excellency of dignity. We also read in Psalm 105 where the Bible says that he is the chief of the strength of the family. And that's why God picked them out of the land of Egypt, and Egypt let go of the Israelites because they stand as the strength of the family. So one of the attacks the devil releases on firstborns is just to take them out of their place. Out of their place. So last week I've forgotten this statement, and I want to let every firstborn listening to me, and everyone that has a firstborn, yes, you are going to have a firstborn. You have to know that from my perspective and my deliverance, I've been in deliverance almost 2 decades now, so I can boldly say that firstborns spiritually, I mean, people who praise and people that believe in prayer and believe in the things of God, who are listening to me, firstborns should pray and wage war against what we call, number one, destiny perversion. And destiny can be perverted through destructive habits. They should.
You will continue, but
yes,
when you were speaking, you spoke just now.
Yes, sir.
I picked something.
Yes, sir.
Was it a reason why, or the case, why God instructed the Jews?
Yes.
That in delivery,
yes,
every firstborn that proceeds out of you,
yes, you see,
make sure that you present it.
You present it to the Lord.
To the Lord.
Yes, that was what we read last week.
Okay.
That was our first reading for last week. That every firstborn, he said every firstborn, that is in Exodus 13 verse 2, sanctify unto me all the firstborns, because God knows that the firstborn, you see, firstborns, as we described last week, they are the foundation of the house.
Okay.
You remember we said that they are also the strength of the house. They are also the ones that we can call them the breakers.
Okay.
Because the firstborn breaks out first.
That's right.
So they are the breakers. So they carry the breakers anointing. When the firstborn breaks through, the family breaks through. When the firstborn breaks down and other families don't work out to pick it up, everyone falls. So the firstborns can be called the breakers. Right. So we said they are the foundation, they are the strength. Today I'm adding that they are the breakers because they break out of the womb first. Right. So they come out and open the door for others to follow. So firstborns are door openers. You get it? So this crucial aspect of the firstborn, the Lord himself in his wisdom told the Israelites, sanctify all of them to me. But you see, the firstborn battle itself has some school of thought around it.
Okay.
One of them is that some people say, because the Lord, the day the Lord cursed Eve, the first woman, he said, thy seed shall bruise the head of the serpent. So everyone that comes out first becomes the target of the serpent. That is some school of thought. Right. But from me, my studies and things I have dealt with, I realized that the virtues of the firstborn actually brings the battle. Okay. Because they are so loaded. They are so loaded. Yes, they are so loaded. Unfortunately, many firstborns don't even know who they are.
Mercy.
Yes. And that is why many firstborns who they are. Yes, please. And that is why when the enemy is attacking them, they keep blaming other things, other people, system and structures. They, carrying the battle to the realms of the spirit, they tend to blame many things, but they never know that the devil is actually playing them. And that's why I said they have to fight. They have to wage war against destiny perversion. Yes. Have I gotten?
Sure.
Yes.
Sure.
So I spoke about they have to fight. They need to wage war against destiny perversion. And then also they need to wage war against destiny diversion. There is the perversion, and there's the diversion, and there is the manipulation. Destiny manipulation. Wow. They can, yes, phones can easily be manipulated if they don't pray. It's one of the battles they should watch out. Okay. Yes, destiny manipulation, destiny diversion, destiny perversion, and also destiny misplacement. Wow. Yes, these are battles outlined for firstborns that need to watch out. Yes, they can be misplaced easily by the enemy, because the enemy doesn't want their virtues to manifest. Yes, they have so much in them. They are so loaded that if every firstborn tries to fix himself in God and strive to become that which God has for him or her, my God, the family will prosper. That is why the enemy wage war. But some also says that it's because the Lord has placed an enmity between the first son, the first child of the woman, and the serpent. So either of it, there is still battle against the firstborn. Yes, please. Yes, please.
So can we deduce that yes, not necessarily that yes, firstborns are supposed to then be overtaxed with too much responsibilities.
Firstborns are not supposed to be overtaxed
Overtasked
with much
with
responsibility.
responsibilities
Okay,
in the family.
in the family.
Yeah.
You see, the place of the firstborn is possibly the tax will come because you play a major role as firstborns. So if you are asking whether they should be taxed heavily in the family, I mean, naturally, firstborn themselves, because they know that they are the firstborn, they have this sense of responsibility, high sense of responsibility. So some come to me and say, I'm the firstborn and I need to do something. I need to do something so that my siblings will know that I'm also the firstborn. That is already there. That sense of high responsibility is there. So even if the parents don't tax them, they know, every firstborn knows that my breakthrough is the breakthrough of the family.
There are times that they are pushed to be more perfectionist, and the fear of failure occurs, and most of the time it rather it jeopardize their thought pattern. Why should this be so?
Yeah, come again, please.
I'm saying that there are times that we place more emphasis on them being.
We place more emphasis on them. Okay.
Being more perfectionist.
Okay.
And there are times that most of the time also the fear of failure is also too much hyped, in the sense that yes, it jeopardizes their thought pattern. How can this?
Yes. So it's an aura around the firstborn. It's just an aura around the firstborn that I mean, parents have this high expectations from the firstborns. So that pressure is on them. Firstborn, you are about to write exams. Parents are expecting that you should just do something good because your siblings are watching you. Okay. Also, there is that aura around them of that attack, because most people know that firstborns are always under attack. So that's where the fear comes in.
So we Africans,
yes,
how we bring up our firstborns, the discipline actions are much heftier, more than the rest of the clans. Why must this also be? In a way, it makes some of them to be timid, instead of them rather bringing out the best out of them. How can we curb this thing?
Okay, so what I would say is the parents must be one with the firstborn. They need to be a bit spiritual about them because of the battles and that demonic target over their lives, and then also believe in the firstborns. You see, sometimes when you have this strong faith in your child, not about being pressured, you don't pressure them, but you believe that God has something good for them. God is going to bless them. They are the first, and God is going to make them first in everything, and God is going to strengthen them, and they become the strength of the house. You see, you need to be one, speak good to them, always encourage them. Don't allow fear to get into them, and don't make them so much conscious with negative battles. Take them out of that realm where they are also conscious about, I'm going to be attacked because I'm the firstborn and there is this attack on firstborn. No, take them out of that place and push them in the positive side. Let them always see themselves as the best. Let them always see themselves as the strength of the house. Let them always see themselves as the foundation of the house. See themselves as the breakers of the house. When they become more positive, they can do more. So the little counsel I have for the African mother is one: the mother, be a bit spiritual about the firstborn.
Okay.
When they are growing up, find out about their dreams. Ask them, be a bit spiritual about them, because they are very spiritual beings that come down. That's why God is always interested in them, and that is why Egypt does not. The land of Egypt, the firstborns are there. The Bible calls them the chief of their. So most, according to history, I don't know if it's still the same, but in those days, I know that their firstborns are always priests, kind of the spiritualists of the house.
Okay.
Yes. So when the Lord picked them up, Egypt have to let go of Israel. Yes. So parents will be a bit spiritual about them, and also, I mean, pray for them, strengthen them, help them. But to them, you don't push them to the negative side where you keep telling them, firstborn, you are firstborn, and if you don't take them, you are going. No, let them be positive around them. Be positive around them, and always encourage them, strengthen them, and the Lord God who has brought them out as the firstborns will be their God. Just strengthen them in God, help them to be strong in God, help them to pray, teach them to pray, and as they are growing up, these things will start to unfold to them, and then you'll be teaching them. So just follow these things. Make sure they don't go off, because the firstborn has this tendency, and some of them, because they have the tendency of making it early in life, they can be diverted. They can also be perverted. They can also be misplaced. Like I brought all the battles out, they can be misplaced. So we should fix our eyes on them. We should be more spiritual around them. But to them, when we are speaking to them, we should be positive. We should be more encouraging. We should strengthen them. And then I believe that everyone listening to me, if you do that to your son, your firstborn, your first daughter, son, your first daughter, I believe something good will come out of them. Definitely, yes.
Thank you. I want us to just tackle this with today's topic on the idea of curses and its beliefs. Earlier on in your submission, you made mention God made a remark of the curse being on is it the devil or
the serpent?
The serpent.
Yes.
And that is the firstborn of the seed.
Yes.
The head of the serpent.
Yes.
Does he really come to play in these days?
About curses. So we are now talking about curses. Yes. So according to the scriptures, the first person that issued a curse was God himself. According to Genesis 3 verse 14, he cursed the serpent. Right. So he pronounced curse first on this earth, God himself. But when we look at the curse as in a subject, we need to look at the definition.
Okay.
So what is a curse? A curse are negative words, either spoken or unspoken.
Okay.
It can be written. Right.
So,
So
that means that we have types of curses that have been projected to man.
Yes. Somebody can just, you can just do something against someone. The person may not speak, but you'll be under a curse.
Wow.
Yes, and we'll explain
just that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. We have unspoken curses. Yes. And we have written curses. The scripture is full of written curses. Yes. Then we have the spoken one, where the person may be out of anger or out of enchantment or out of incantation can pour it out. Yes. It can.
And it will work.
It will work, yes, because curses are carried by spirits.
Okay.
Yes, curses are carried by spirits. They don't just float in the air. No, spirits carry them along. And that is why spirit can hold it until it's provoked, because curse can sleep. We'll be talking about the curse that can hide itself for years, waiting for whoever comes in to transgress it, or whoever comes in to provoke it, like the Jericho's curse. Okay. So curses are carried by spirits. So when someone pronounces a curse, or when there is a curse on the family, it's not about the people, it's about the spirit behind it. Yes, it's about the spirit behind it. So there are families that they will say that the women are like this, or this is what happens. I mean, you can see the pattern of a curse flowing through the family. It's not about the people, it's about the power or the spirit behind the curse.
You said power. So do you believe curses have real power. And why?
Oh yes.
It has
Curses.
power.
Yes.
Hey,
Because they are not just words, they are spiritual entities.
spiritual entities.
Yes, that have been pronounced.
Something that was just said
Yes.
out of the blue.
Or written
Wow.
or unspoken. They are so powerful.
Mm.
And that is why when you read the firstborn of the first parent, Cain,
Mm-hmm.
when Cain killed the brother
Mm.
and was cursed by God. You remember that? Genesis 4, verse 10 to 12.
Mm.
Genesis 4, verse 10 to 12. Let me read it for a listener to hear.
Okay.
And he said, "What hast thou done? What hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground. And now art thou cursed from the earth, which has opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand. When then look at the curse, when thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth."
Mm.
This is the curse that was pronounced on Cain.
So the verse 12 in the new version says, New International Version.
Yes, please.
When you work when you work the ground, it will no longer yield its crop
Yes.
for you.
Yes.
You will be restless
Yes.
and a wanderer on the earth.
Restless wanderer on the earth.
These scenes.
Yes. So if you see someone wandering on the earth, you have to know that something is wrong somewhere.
Mm.
Now let me try and you see the best way I can teach on curses. I can really teach on curses. I try to give them according to the scriptures topics. So this one I can call it the curse of Cain.
Mm-hmm.
So when you pick it like that, you are able to explain it. Because many people teach on curses in general, but I love to teach it in this. I pick the subject.
Okay.
So the curse of Cain.
Okay.
So like this curse, we can break it down.
Mm.
It means that if Cain had any form of investment of Cain on this earth will not yield.
Mm.
Any form of investment, no matter what.
Wow.
Because the curse is saying that the earth will not yield her strength.
So in application to
Yes.
our day-to-day activity today,
Yes.
if someone is going through a series of
Series of
occurrences
failure in investment, you need to check yourself. Yes. Anything. And another thing.
So that case will be either a written or
it can be a written, it can be a spoken, it can be unspoken. Yes.
Then you have to dig down.
Yes.
To search for the results.
Yes, that is where you need to go. Yes, you need to go in for a revelational prayer yourself, or you speak to a man of God that you have to dig deep into your life. There are many instances I prayed with people that you could see that this was actually a curse. Like a sister who was around 50 years plus or so that came to see me. Marriage wasn't so good, no child, everything locked up. Whilst we were talking, I saw a little girl in the market somewhere stealing an old lady's money. So then I paused. Then I asked her, when you were very small, what was your mother in the market? He said, yeah. My mother sold in a big market, and she told me about the place. And I said, okay. Because what I saw was like she was stealing from an old lady's purse.
She stole something.
Yes, she stole from the old lady.
Okay.
So I asked her, when you were small, I was trying to be polite. Do you have? I asked her, do you have? Fast fingers.
You couldn't say the word straight like
No,
that.
In the counseling office, you need to be polite so that you can help the person.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was trying to. So do you have fast fingers? She sat there and she knew where I was going. and she said yes. I said okay. There was an old lady. Because this is somebody over 50, and we are talking about childhood. I said there was an old lady. You stole from her. You stole something from her. She sat down and for like 10 minutes. Then she came back to us and said it was true. The old lady didn't know her and didn't know she was the one. But there was an unspoken curse
Released.
that rested
That
on her.
whoever that took it,
Yes.
this and that should happen. Wow.
Yes. So everything she told me about traveling, businesses. I mean, she would travel to Togo. She went to Nigeria, trying to make. I mean, he was just a businesswoman, but she starts and it falls. She starts and it falls. She starts and it falls.
Yes.
Yes. So such a thing can be placed under what we call the king's curse. Please, you understand me?
Sure.
Now, from the king's curse, according to what the Lord said, when you break it down again, it means that any contest, any form of contest, anything that will bring contest, like an examination, like something that will bring any form of contest, you are going to fail.
Wow.
Yeah. So if you keep repeating exams and you keep failing, and you can teach people and they will pass and you will fail, check yourself. Something may be wrong somewhere.
Mercy. Mercy.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So I can have. So that is how best I love to teach on curses, so that you understand it. So the Cain's curse, we have the Reuben's curse, we have the Jericho's curse, we have the curse of Elisha. We have plenty of them, and by that we can break them down in bits and in pieces. And I know somebody will find his way somewhere and will begin to pray.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Why do people think the power of curse is so strong? And from where do they think these cases are coming from?
All right. So yes. So curses become powerful when the source is not known. One.
Wow.
Yes.
When you don't know the source.
When you don't know the source, because sometimes God can even be terrible, and God might have cursed their house. Yes. Could be anyone. It could be an ancestor who has just maltreated a maid or punished the maid. I mean, many people have gone through. So cases become so difficult when the source is not known. Another thing that makes cases difficult is when there are restitutions around it, and there are legalities around it. You need to maybe do some restitution to work it out, and you don't even know. Or there are legalities around it, like let's say a family have a shrine, and then the one that built the shrine made an agreement with the shrine spirit that my children and I will serve you forever. Children have grown and they are Christians. So they violated the rules and the regulations that their father have laid down with the shrine spirit. So that one, legalities come in there. Yes. So cases are powerful and difficult to break when one, the source is not known, when two, there are restitutions and legalities around it. Yes.
There are legalities around.
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
That is, when the Bible says the curse costless. So if there is a cause, it becomes a very strong thing.
Wow.
Yes. If there is a cause, it can work. And curses work. And I have prayed for people, and I've seen people that curses have messed them up.
Messing them up.
Yes, messed them up. Big time. Yes. Yes. And I know there is someone listening to us that the Lord is about to deliver you.
And if what you said, can curses be cursed, or can people be cursed without them knowing?
Oh, is there plenty?
They are being cursed.
Yes, is there plenty?
Whoa.
Is there plenty? And that is why we need to be praying, because
but you'll be praying, and someone was speaking to me and then would say that yes, everything is not working.
yes, sir.
They have tried everything.
Yes, sir.
And it's as if their world has been bound. Are there cases working in this situation?
Yes, cases can close your life. It can just close. You'll be living and nothing will come in and nothing will go out.
Whoa.
Yes, cases can become some in the realms of the spirit. When the Lord opens your eyes, you can see the whole person is covered. A curse can cover a whole destiny complete. You'll be walking, nothing will come out and nothing will go out. Empty, dry, nothing. You can be doing well, and when the curse strikes you, it can close you out. Yes, and that is why, one, we need to watch out our own life.
Okay.
Two, we need to also watch out what we do, because sometimes the dealings of some people naturally attract cases to them. Yes. The dealings of some people naturally attract cases to them.
Okay.
So we need to be careful how we deal with things. How we deal with especially parents, your mother and your father. You need to be careful how you deal with them. If you feel there is an issue, there is some spirituality around them, even if yes there is, you must be very careful how you handle them.
Okay.
If that is your physical parents, mother, father, biological parent, you need to be careful how you handle them. You need to be careful the person that feeds you, how you handle them. Even if they have issue with you, you must handle them well.
Okay.
So that if you are living, live well. Because he that feeds you has power over you.
He that feeds you.
Yeah, anything he says can affect you. Also your spiritual parent, your spiritual father, your spiritual man. And then also, when you are dealing with people that you feel they are powerless, that is, they don't have anybody, and you are working with them or they are working for you, you need to be careful how you handle them, because there is what we call the curse of the powerless. Yes. So there are many people that they will come to you and they will tell you they are going through this, but they will not tell you the things they have done in the past.
You have made mention of something, and I want us to get it and get it straight.
Yes, sir.
Can somebody working with you or working for you,
yes, sir,
raise a curse and it will work against you?
Yes, as you the boss,
Sure.
your employer, your employee can curse the employer. Are
wow.
is that what you are talking about?
Yes.
Yes. So yes,
in what way? And will it work?
Oh, you see, sometimes I go to some companies, I pray for companies. Okay, there are some few companies I pray for. There are sometimes that whilst you are praying, the Lord will tell me, pray and revoke the curse of angry former workers. The curse of angry former workers. Workers that have been maltreated and have been sacked. They can pronounce something on the company, and it can work.
Mercy.
Yes. It can work.
Mercy.
Yes. Spirits will pick it up. Remember, I said curses are carried by the spirits, so they can pick it up. So long as there is that grounds that they can find themselves in, they will pick it up.
Wow.
Yes, please.
Wow.
Yes. So it's possible. And to the employer, if you the employee, you are messing up with your employer, or you are disrespecting your even if your employer doesn't talk, you can be cursed. Yes, that's what we call the unspoken cases. Yes. So you the employee, you must be very, very careful, especially when you meet good employers, those that love you like their own children. They treat you very well. If you do something against them and they don't even speak, they can fight you.
Looking into cultural and religious perspectives, I want us to tackle something. How do different cultures and religions view cases?
How do different cultures and religions view cases? Yes, so cultures are different, tribes are different, clans are different, and they all view their spirituality from different angles. So there are some clans and some cultures that they will tell you that a day like this, we don't go for fishing. Some areas, some special days, they don't go for farming. Now, when you violate that law, they believe something can happen to you. Yes. If you violate that law, they believe something definitely can happen to you. So it depends on how their spiritual setup. Yes. So it's in different forms, and they have them, and they know they are curses, and so they will tell you that in this our culture, or in this family, we don't do this, we don't do that.
Okay.
And when you do it, something can happen to you. Yes, there are some cultures that they have rules around pregnant women. Some they have rules around the firstborn. Some of the firstborn, they need to dedicate them to some shrines and to some stools and to some special deities. They believe that the firstborn, that is a special child, must be dedicated to a special deity. Some they believe that the twins must be adored on an altar, on the traditional altar, and then some things must be performed for them. If you don't bring your twins for such tradition, they believe those twins will have problems in the future. I mean, it's depend on their spiritual setup, and most of the time it works because spirits are involved. And you know that all these cultures did not just come to us. One day I was preaching somewhere, and I was preaching on altars, and I said most of these cultural beliefs, cultural settings, most of the culture in Africa, they came in through these altars. Yes, they came in through the altars. Yes, most of the festival things, most of the traditional things, if you go deep into it, you see that it is as a result of some altars they engaged that gave them such things, such rules and such. Yes.
And they don't follow the rules.
Yes. So if you don't follow the rules, they give the rules, you don't follow, they believe a curse will follow you. Yes.
Are there historical events where people believe curses play a role?
Oh yes. I mean, like the festivals.
Okay.
The festivals. Most festivals in Africa, most of them believe that some families are, or sometimes even that whole village, every house has something to do.
Okay.
If this house refuse to perform what he or she has to, what they have to perform during the festival, something can happen to them. So this historical event and this festival that keeps coming every year, there is a way they play it, and they will tell you the truth. If you don't follow this thing, something can happen. They won't tell you a curse will come on you, but they will tell you that something bad can happen to you. That is a curse.
Wow.
Yes, that is a curse. That is a curse.
And are curses mentioned in sacred text?
In sacred
Text or traditional stories?
Yes. Oh yes. They mention them. They mention them. They mention them. Some, while they are pouring the libation, they are saying things. Whoever goes against this, whoever goes against that, the gods of the land should do this and should do that. So yes, in their ritual performances and their ritual, I mean, as they perform their either festival duties or traditional duties, yes, in it they pronounce curses, and you must use something. You have to listen carefully before you can pick it up, and that's why we don't joke with it. If you are not in, make sure you are not in well. If you are in, stay there well. Yes.
I want us to look at effect and signs. What signs make people think they are placed under a curse?
Yeah, so those are the areas where I said I pick it up with the names, like the curse of Cain.
The curse of Cain.
The signs we gave that every form of investment will go down according to Cain's curse. Nothing works for you. Everything you tried your hands on will fall. Signs, those are signs that there is a curse in place. So every if we have to go through, we may not go through, maybe next week we can still go deeper. Yes, every one curse we pronounce, like you remember there was a time Elisha cursed some children. You remember that?
Yes,
Elisha, when the children were mocking.
Where they were mocking.
Yes, in 2 Kings chapter 2, verse 23 to 24. You know he cursed them.
Yes.
You know, if you look into that curse, the way it operated, you understand, you have some deep meaning about curses.
Okay.
Let me read it briefly. And he went up from thence unto Bethel, And as he was going up by the way, there came forth little children out of the city, and they mocked him and said unto him, Go up, thou bald head, go up, thou bald head. And he turned back and looked on them and cursed them in the name of the Lord. And there came forth 2 bears out of the wood, 2 she bears out of the wood, and tore 40 and 2 children of them. 2 she bears. The man did not call she bears. The man cursed. He placed a curse of destruction on them. He didn't call she bears. Right. He didn't call she bears, wild beasts to come out. He only cursed. But just after the curse, she bears came out of the forest and attacked the children. Here, an understanding of curses here is that curse, and the first thing you need to ask that these are children. It means that these are, let's say in Ghana, let's say these are Zongo boys. I mean, just seeing an old man and feel the old man has a bald head. I don't know how Elisha really looked, but I'm sure he looked a bit funny. And so the children were mocking at. So let's say these ones are either Zongo boys or area boys that are very stubborn. 42 of them. The question is that how come the 42 were destroyed? They couldn't run. What held them down? It shows the magnetic power of a curse. Yes. Another thing is that what called the she bears out? It shows the mobilizing power of a curse. Yes. That is, a curse can mobilize things against you and you never know. You never know it's a curse. Yes. A curse can hold you it can magnetize you in destruction and you never know it's a curse. It keeps I mean, you can't just take yourself out. You are just there and you know everything is spoiling, but you cannot leave.
Mercy.
It shows that. So when we want to talk about signs of curses, the best way is to outline them like this.
Okay.
Then people can really understand them.
Okay.
So if you are listening to us and you realize that anything you enter, everything kind of start to work against you, is a sign that there is a curse somewhere. It can mobilize even humans against you. Yes. Even humans. Somebody will tell you that, oh, so I don't know what I have done. Anywhere I go, people don't like me. I say, what have you done to them? He said, I don't know. Anywhere I go, they as if they like me, then suddenly everybody will think like, what is mobilizing them?
Curses
can do that. Curses can do that. Curses can keep. You can see somebody who is somewhere and the place is not good for the person, and people will be advising the person, can you leave this thing? Can you leave this relationship? This person is destroying you. Can you leave? But the person can. So what is holding this person?
It's a curse that wants to bring destruction. Wow. So can a curse affect health, relationships, and success?
Yes, it can affect everything about the man's life. It can shatter your marriage. It can shatter your relationship, like what we are talking about. You can be doing well. Let me say this. You can be doing well and then you enter into a relationship. There is somebody listening to me. This can be a sign. Whenever you are doing well and then you enter into a relationship and suddenly everything starts to go down, check the person. It could be the person may not even know. It could be that there is a curse on the person. Yes, because when there is a curse on somebody that shuts down good things, if he enters into your life in relationship, it will affect you. Yes. So I have seen people, I have met a sister who came to me confidentially and told me that, man of God, what is following me? It can even, anywhere I enter, everything starts to go down. She ran away from a company in Tema because when she entered the company, after 3 months, the company went down. The energy of the curse was so much that a whole company, not individuals again. Yeah, because she's going through some things. And then when she told me, she was talking to me about the husband and all those things she was going through. And I told her that the issue is her. She's the one. She's carrying the energy. She's carrying a very strong energy, very strong negative energy. Then we spoke about some things. I opened up some things to her. Then she was like, He said, man of God, you know what you are talking about? I know. I know. So, the guy was doing well before the guy married her. And everything went down. By the time she called me, even food to eat was not there. People, somebody that was having about 2 or 3 cars, everything went down. So she is carrying some. It may not be the lady, it may be the guy. So you have to find out. Immediately, you see, we need to be very spiritual because life is more spiritual than physical. Immediately you enter into something, a relationship, a friendship, something, and then everything starts to go down. Check what you have entered. It may be carrying something, some negative energy, some curse of a thing that you may not know. The person the carrier itself may not even know, but know that something is working. Yes.
How do people distinguish between a curse and an ordinary misfortune?
Ordinary misfortune can come in many ways.
Okay.
I mean, a heavy rain can cause a misfortune.
Okay.
Yes. Electrical issues can even cause a misfortune. Yes. So we have the normal misfortune.
Okay.
And we have that which is a curse. Now, how to know is it curse? Sometimes it plays in a pattern.
Okay.
So one of the things to know there is a curse is that you see that there is a pattern nature of what you go through. So if it's a misfortune, then it runs in a pattern. Either every year, either every month, 3 years, or either anytime there is something like this, then there is something like that. Anytime there's something like that, whenever you can read through the patterns, then it simply means that what you are fighting is not just a normal misfortune, it will be a curse.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Now I want us to come down a bit on the breaking or the protection aspect.
Okay.
Is it possible to remove or break a curse?
You can break a curse because they are breakable.
You can break a curse?
Yes, you can break a curse. You can pray your way out of them.
You yourself?
Yes, you can pray your way out of them by, determination. You can pray your way out of them.
Okay.
Yes, you can pray your way out of the curse on the family. You can pray your way out of the curse on the women. You can pray. It's all about going through thorough deliverance. Thorough deliverance. Yes, serious deliverance prayers. You can break yourself out of it. And if there are some that you need to go and do restitution, that is, maybe your family cheated the family, and that is why the curse came on the family. And there are other children of that family that you guys can go and make some form of restitution.
Okay.
It is very necessary,
Okay.
very important. If there is a need to go and apologize, maybe to parent or to spiritual parent or to employers or to whoever who was your boss or something, that you have to go and do that, you need to go and do it. So as you pray, check around the parameters of the battle. If there are some human engagement you have to do, if you cannot do it alone, call somebody to go with you and do them. But they are breakable. They are breakable. So as you pray
or counseling, can it help a person that believed he or she has been cursed?
Yes, prayers can help the person. Prayers can help the person. Directions can be given to the people to go and do some things, and some spiritual directions, and then deep prayers can help the person. So a direction like you have to go back and make restitution, you have to go back and apologize to your parents, you have to go back and see your pastor, your former pastor, whoever was your head at school or job. You can be given some instructions. If you follow the instruction with prayers, yes, spiritual practices and prayers can deliver you from any form of demonic utterances and curses.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
We will talk a little bit about the psychological and the social aspects, which had to do with believing curses which affect a person's mindset or behavior. Could believe in curses affect a person's mindset or behavior?
Could believe
in curses? Yes, this particular person believes in curses.
Yes.
Can it affect that individual's mindset or him or his behavior?
Yes, it can. It can. If the person believes that what he or she is going through is a curse, and it affects, yes, it affects, because there's this energy of negativity.
Okay.
So it can affect the person. It can definitely affect. It can even the where the person believe, where even the person is expected to do well, that consciousness can break down the person. Yes. So yes, if from what we are teaching you realize there is a case fighting you, as long as you are praying and praying very well and believe you are praying the right prayers, believe that God is working, and don't be so much on the negative side too.
Okay.
Yes.
And please, why do people sometimes blame curses for negative events?
Yes, some people too don't want to take responsibilities for their actions.
Okay.
Sometimes, instead of looking at their weaknesses and their ineffectiveness, they place it on family cases. And my family study. Meanwhile, they don't take chances. They don't want to take risks. They don't want to force themselves into some things, and then they'll be blaming families and things. Yes, they blame many things, but I tell you the truth. Sometimes the curse is there, but you have to also force yourself.
Okay.
Yes, force yourself. And I believe that if you force yourself and you add prayers, it will work. But when you are sitting there, you are blaming curses and putting everything on the curse, you are just holding down your destiny. Stand up, shake off the dust, and move.
Can fear of curses influence communities and relationships?
Oh yes, it can affect relationship. It can bring fear, serious fear on the community. It can bring serious fear when there are communities. It's still there. There are some communities that once in a while they can hit the gong that something has happened and the community has been defiled, and the shrine will be taking some actions and some things will be done. Yes.
Taking actions.
Yes, there are still communities.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. So it can affect. Very soon we'll be entering into the Ga no sound tradition.
That's right.
That's a tradition. Now they believe that time the gods are roaming around, so no noise. You get it? Now some businesses can be affected, and some things can be affected through those things. But that is the belief of the land, and you must just succumb to it.
Okay.
So yes, these things can affect productivity. It can affect some things in the land. Yes, please.
Please, are there scientific explanations for experiences people attribute to cases?
Yes, the scientific explanation is when the battle, the thing that is happening, you can read through it in a pattern.
Okay.
That has become. So that's scientific nature of it operating as a pattern can be deduced. So yes, there is this scientific nature of how cases operate, and that is in a pattern. Flows. So it flows. If it's the women are going through this one, the men they go through this one, or whenever you get to this part of your life, whenever you get to this height of your life, this what happens. You saw it happen to your grandfather, you saw it happen to your father, and you are seeing signs around you. So that is the scientific nature of a curse. Yes, it runs in patterns.
Why have beliefs in curses persisted throughout history?
Yes, because spirits are with us. Yes, because spirits are always with us, and we are always interacting with spirits. So the issue of curses from
can't we block them from bringing these things away?
Oh, you see, the life we are living is even more spiritual than physical. It's even more spiritual than physical. So doing away with spirituality, doing away with curses, in other words, you are saying do away with spirituality, because curses are spiritual as blessings. Yes. So we cannot just do away with it. We can only pray them out of our lives, out of our homes, out of our businesses. Pray them out and keep praying every day, because tomorrow somebody can rise against you. So you keep praying every day. Jesus said, pray every day. Pray always. and not stop prayer. So we can't just push them out completely because spirits are always with us.
Wow. Okay, please, I want you to handle this question for me. Good evening, class of great men of God. I'm listening to the same and the same time scared of the teachings of these cases. How am I to know that I've been cursed? All my family have been cursed all these years. May God remember me and reverse these cases from me and my entire family. That's Davia Fee. And she's also requesting the prayer to be made for her.
Davi, God bless you, Davi. You are always with us. God bless you so much. So, and Davi, I gave out some signs, and I gave out the signs with some names attached. So I spoke about the Cain's curse. I spoke about the curse of Elisha, how the children were destroyed, and I said the curse Elisha pronounced summoned the destructive beast out of the woods. So it means that when sometimes things are happening to you and they actually destroy everything around you, you can trace it through that. We also spoke about investment, like Ken's case. We spoke about failure in every form of investment and every form of examination and every form of contest. So some of these things are signs, but as we progress from next week, we will give more of the different forms of cases and also how to know their cases. So these few ones, you pick them up, and then next week we can do more.
Okay, so we will give out some chances for about 5 people to do a call. So you can call 0302 20 80 80, 0302 20 80 80, and you can push through your question, or perhaps maybe you want the man of God to say a prayer for you to break curses from off your shoulder. Yes. Yes.
God bless everyone listening to us.
0302 208080, 0302 208080. Yes, we sing glory, glory to the Lord, the Lamb of God. We have a caller.